From the field to the studio to your eyes and ears.
So much energy.
Welcome back.
That's what I needed. That's what I needed.
Kind of hurt my voice, so if you hear me start to slowly whisper throughout, it's because my voice is going out. But
hey, Carter's still growing up,
back,
becoming a young man.
Mm-hmm.
I love that energy, Carter. I love it. Welcome back. How are you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm all right. I'm Phillies in the World Series.
Hey yo, I'm repping just for my boy.
Phillies last night scored as many runs as the Eagles have wins. So
wow,
the same record.
Houston
7-0.
We have a problem. It's the Philadelphia Phillies offense.
It'd be great. It'd be awesome if the Eagles were playing the Texans this week too.
Yo, imagine. It's funny because they are playing the Texans tomorrow night.
Are they?
They're playing, Houston, Philly.
What? Let's go.
I just thought you were joking at first. And I was like, wait.
They at home?
I think it's Houston. I want to say it's in Houston. I could be wrong.
I was going to say it's going to be packed.
Yo.
They're in the same parking lot?
Oh, yeah. No way. Got to be in Houston. Imagine they got the Phillies game going and the Eagles game going. Yo, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania would be in flames by the end of the night. Ain't no way. But Carter, what do we got today, man?
Today we have our last positional player breakdown for our last positional player era breakdown.
Top five.
Bang. Yeah. But we have right fielders today.
Right fielders, yes, sir.
But
fun list
for this one. But
fun
where
list.
Where do you want to start?
I won't lie to you. I want to start. Let's start prospects. And I say, if I had to pick, I'm picking end on right now. But that's just me because I really liked the right now list. But if you have any vote against, I am completely here for it.
5 or you want 4?
I want 4.
Or, well, I guess you want to go first or second. I don't know why I said 5 or 4.
I don't know. I'll go second.
Okay. My number 5 all time. Nope. Futures under 23.
Wow.
Outfield number 5. I had Riley Green.
Great pick.
Of the Detroit Tigers. I kind of struggled this year when he came up. Hit 253 with 5 home runs and 42 RBIs. He's going to be a lock in that outfield in the future. So, Riley Green.
Him and Torkelson, I really thought Detroit was going to be
Tigers.
A sleeper team this year. But like you said, Green, he really did struggle that first half of the year before they sent him back down. Number 5, I got Jackson. I want to say it's Chourio of the Milwaukee Brewers. He's the number 2 outfield prospect in all of baseball. He hit 288 with 20 home runs and 75 RBIs this past season. He's only 18 years old, was signed 2 years ago in the international portal, but he's already seeing time in Double-A. There's a chance we see him in come spring training. I really like this kid. I mean, he hit almost 300 with 20 home runs and 75 RBIs in single A this season. So very excited for this kid. Jackson Chourio, number 5.
My number 4 was Alec Thomas of the Diamondbacks, part of that young future stack outfield they're going to have.
So good.
He got called up, I want to say, either at the beginning of this year or really close to the beginning of this year.
He
hit 231, 8 home runs and 39 RBIs. Struggled. There was not much depth right now in that Arizona lineup, so it's really just about getting that MLB experience for them. Alec Thomas. I'm high on Alec Thomas for no reason whatsoever.
I like that a lot. Great swing. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna mess up my rankings a little bit. Number 4, Drew Jones of the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's the number 3 outfielder in the MILB. He's son of former outfielder Andrew Jones, MLB great. Atlanta Brave, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta Brave. He was a number 2 pick from last season behind Jackson Holiday. He hasn't played any time with the D-backs yet, but he's 6'4". Scouts say he was the best defensive player in that whole draft. Really high ceiling, like Carter was talking about. D-backs just have a plethora of outfield options, so it's going to be fun to watch.
Number 3, I had Jason the Martian Dominguez.
This guy,
the New York product. 273 batting average, 16 home runs with 59 RBIs and 37 stolen bases in the majors this year.
Minors.
Same difference in New York.
I would have loved to see him in the
anyways,
majors,
but
no, just play.
But yeah, he didn't tear the cover off the ball, and with Judge probably leaving New York, he's got that outfield spot on lock. It's just going to get handed to him in a gift basket on a silver platter. Wrapped in a big red bow.
On the spot, where's Aaron Judge go? 3, 2, 1.
Colorado.
Oh, wow. That takes me to my next guy, number 3, Zach Veen of the Colorado Rockies. That was not planned whatsoever, folks. We're really just like that. We're really just like that. In his first full season, he hit 15 home runs and swiped 36 bags. He's aggressive on the base pass, sometimes a little bit too aggressive, scouts will say, but I don't think you can ever be too aggressive on the base pass. Let's be real. Got to get in the pitcher's head, get in the catcher's head. Chaos. He shows power to all field. He hit 245, kind of a step down in the average, but 23 home runs, 55 stolen bases last year. Very, very high on this guy. In Colorado, I think he can hit 30 home runs, swipe 40 bags. I'm excited to see him in Colorado really soon. Would love to see him and Charlie Blackmon in the same outfield. But number 3, Zach Veen.
Number 2, Michael Harris of the Atlanta Braves.
We did our list so different. I love it.
The reincarnation of Ronald Acuna Jr.
Reincarnation.
297 in his rookie season, 19 home runs, 64 RBIs, and 20 stolen bases. The likely National League Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. But, I mean, with Ronald and Michael Harris in that outfield, this is going to be scary. Scary.
Very true. The good chance. Does he win Gold Glove this year in center field? Or right field, I'm sorry.
I don't think he did. I think they already released.
Did they already do Gold Gloves? Dang.
Yeah, I think they already did. I don't think he.
Well, call me out.
I only looked for names that I liked, so.
Makes sense. Number 2, I got Pete Crow Armstrong, the Chicago Cubs. I had him at 4, but talked myself into moving him to 2. I am so high on this guy. He's elite defensively, great bat-to-ball skills. He's going to be a plug-and-play absolutely anywhere in this lineup and on the field. He sprays the ball to all fields, 20-plus home run potential. He hit 312 with 16 home runs and 32 stolen bases this year. I really think he's going to be a great addition to the top of that Cubs lineup with Seiya Suzuki, guys like Nico Horner, Nick Madrigal. Very excited for that young Cubs team in the next couple of years. Not to mention Marcus Stroman. Gotta throw love to Stro.
The National League Gold Glove for right field was Mookie. And center field was Trent Grisham, and left field was Ian Happ on the Cubs train.
Oh, okay.
But brings me to my numero uno, the top dog, Julio Rodriguez,
the kid
Jr. 284 batting average, 28 home runs, 75 RBIs, and 25 stolen bases. Man went in the 25 for 25 club in his rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
Who does that? Ronald Acuna Jr. does that. Michael Harris almost did that. But he's the start. He's the future face of the MLB for certain for years to come. I absolutely love him.
Julio. I loved it. I love watching
Rodriguez.
Watching him in the home run derby.
American League Rookie of the Year.
What a take, Carter. You're really just taking hot takes right now.
Hot takes.
Sorry. But no, most definitely Julio's a face of baseball in the next couple of years. I mean, we saw it in the home run derby. Resembles the kid a little bit. He's fun to watch, fun to play. I love it. Corbin Carroll's my number one outfield prospect. He was the number one outfielder in the MILB pipeline. He hit 260 in 32 games in the majors this year. 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, struck out 31 times, obviously 32 games, smaller sample size, but he was hitting 435 through 7 games in 2021, had shoulder surgery, ended his season. I think we've only scratched the surface of what this guy can be. He's only been caught stealing twice in 49 tries in his first 2 seasons. I'm really just excited to watch this Diamondbacks outfield grow. Lot of options, maybe too many options in this outfield. Maybe, I don't know. But Corbin Carroll, number one outfield prospect.
Bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Carter, what is next?
All time.
Whew, all time. All right.
I'll let you have first grabs here.
Number 5, Ichiro, the hit machine Suzuki. So you gave Jason and Julio nicknames. I had to give someone a nickname. So Ichiro, got to give him his nickname. Ichiro, not much to talk about besides just a great baseball player all around. Rookie of the year, MVP. Did not know he won an MVP, so that was exciting to see. 10-time All-Star, 10-time Gold Glover, 3-time Silver Slugger, 311 career hitter, 509 stolen bases with a 355 OBP. Only had 780 RBIs. I was really surprised that the RBI numbers were low, but I mean, hitting lead off.
He led off every game. So.
Oh, my bad, Carter. I'm sorry. Golly. Also, he hit 291 at the age of 42 in Miami. And you're just like, oh yeah, like 42 years old. He's Ichiro. They're just giving him 5-10 at-bats. He had 365 at-bats that season. Ichiro Suzuki, number 5.
Absolutely love Ichiro. He was also my number 5. It's insane. He could throw a baseball at any spot he wanted. Have you seen those videos where he sets at home plate and throws it and hits the foul pole like on command?
Jeez, I have not.
I was like, wow.
Huh. I'll have to check that out whenever we get off this.
Hit like buckets in the outfield or something. It's crazy how accurate he was with throwing the ball.
Oh, I believe it.
Ichiro.
I love it. Number 4, Roberto Clemente. Hall of Famer, MVP winner, 15-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champ. A lot of these guys on this list, I won't lie, aren't multi-time World Series champs. So I was excited to see Roberto with that 2-time, 12-time Gold Glover, career 317 hitter, 240 home runs, and a 475 slugging percentage. Regarded as one of the best, if not the best, defensive right fielders in all of baseball history. One weird thing I found when looking up Roberto Clemente's stats and everything, it said he died at sea. Nothing else. Just it put died at sea. And I was like, okay. So Roberto Clemente, number 4.
My number 4 was also Roberto Clemente. Man, was just
you see what I have to deal with, folks?
Awesome. I have no ability to think freely on my own, so I have to steal all of Bryson's.
Carter, real quick. On 3, we're both gonna say our number 3, all right?
I feel like this is gonna be the same.
1, 2, 3.
Tony Gwynn.
All right. Well, Carter, I will let you take it away with Tony Gwynn.
15-time All-Star. He hit almost 340 his whole career.
Absolutely.
338 with 3,100 hits, 135 home runs, 1,138 RBI. Sorry, that was a hard number to look at and try and convey.
The brain
319 stolen bases. He was an icon for that. Yeah. For them, it's. I don't. Am I missing anything? It's hard to.
I mean, just to put in perspective how good of a hitter he was. Mm-hmm. Just to put it in perspective, Gwynn struck out 434 times in a 20-year career. On average, that is 21.7 strikeout. He only struck out 21.7 times a season. And it wasn't like he was a bench bat. It wasn't like he's only seeing every other day. Tony Gwynn was that guy in San Diego. Mr. Padre. Tony Gwynn was that guy. Number 3. I love it. Number 2, got Hank Henry Aaron, another Brave. Sure, Carter probably has him at 2 as well, but Hall of Famer, 25-time All-Star, which is an MLB record, MVP winner, World Series champ, 3-time Gold Glover, career 305 hitter, 755 home runs. Carter, he was $50 away from playing with Willie Mays. I just want you to know that. I found that
been
stat.
Insane.
So basically, the Indianapolis Clowns offered him a contract. Willie Mays was playing outfield there. The Braves offered him $50 more a month. He then signed with the Braves, said it was one of his biggest regrets not going back playing with Willie, but arguably the best player in all of baseball history, could have easily been number 1, second most home runs in MLB history, only behind Barry Bonds, 3rd in hits, 1st in RBIs. I mean, it's just Hank Aaron all around, just was that guy. So number 2.
I agree. Hank Aaron was that guy, and I had Hank Aaron 1.
Wow, you had Babe at 2?
Aaron was my number 1.
I love that so much. Thank you.
But my number 2 was Babe Ruth.
The Babe.
MVP, 2-time All-Star, 2,800 hits, 714 home runs, 2,200 RBIs, 342 pure batting average. Sorry. I was like, whoa, my numbers are mixed up there. And 123 stolen bases. I didn't know Babe had the wheels that he did.
Hey.
But 123 stolen bases, I love that. Absolutely love that.
Will he make the all-time top 5 starting pitchers list? That's the next question.
Ooh.
You know, his first 5 seasons in Boston, he won 3 World Series.
In Boston?
Hmm?
I don't know.
No, that's a fact.
Sorry. I thought you were asking. I was like,
no, it's a weird question to ask. Very, very specific. I'm not sure, but no. Babe was my number 1.
It's
the
like
only other thing,
question.
Exactly. Only other thing I had to add to Babe was in 1922 they made an ice cream ball covered in chocolate, calling them Babe Ruth home run balls, and you could buy them for 10 cents. I just thought it was really cool that. I mean, there's no professional athlete right now that has their own ice cream. Like, that's awesome. So I just thought that was cool. He's my number 1. Carter said it all. Babe Ruth.
Yeah. I mean, I had Hank at number 1. Just because.
What sets him apart?
He's got an award named after him that we still use today for Major League Baseball players. So
true.
I was looking at their numbers, and there were a few that Babe had the edge on, but overall, I think Hank was a better hitter.
Hitting all around, Hank was that guy. You could argue he's the best hitter in all of baseball history. Truly, he's top 3 in home runs, hits, and RBIs. And he was a career 305 hitter, so that's just all you really need to know. Carter,
we are to that point. Current right fielders. 5-1.
Oh, I want to take the Phillies hat off because I am not ready for this. Real quick, honorable mention on my list, Mookie Betts. Did not make the list, but honorable mention.
Number 5 on my list, Mookie Betts.
Hey!
6-time All-Star, 6-time Gold Glove, 4-time Silver Slugger, MVP, 269 batting average this year with 35 home runs and 80 RBIs. Kind of flew under the radar. Sorry, that was a mouthful and that came out really quick, but I feel like we talked about this, but I feel like he kind of just got overshadowed by the Dodgers as a whole organization.
100%.
But he had a good year, really good year for baseball. Not like a Mookie kind of season that you expect, but still.
Not like a Boston year like he had.
Good year. Yeah.
My number 5, I'm not going to talk about because it's Bryce Harper, MV3. We'll obviously talk about him later in the podcast. Who's your number 4, Carter?
Number 4.
No, you didn't.
Lost. Number 4. Juan Soto.
He did it. He did it, folks. Did Kyle Tucker? Was Tucker not the one that made your list?
Tucker did not make my list. He was my number 6.
I was trying to figure out. Okay, so we had Mookie and okay. Mm-hmm. No, I'm with you now. My bad.
Number 4, Juan Soto, Silver Slugger, 2-time All-Star, 242 regular season average. He was hitting great in Washington. Got traded to San Diego. Hit a brick wall.
Yeah.
27 home runs, 62 RBIs. He kind of fell apart in the pull-up.
The pull-up.
In the playoffs.
There it is.
But I was kind of shocked. When I was looking at his stats, I was shocked that he didn't win Rookie of the Year his rookie year.
Ooh, what year would that have been?
2018.
18? Who won it?
2018?
Oh, God. Ronald Acuna.
Ronald.
I was going to say, wasn't it Ronald? I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 18. It sounds weird that it was only 4 years ago that Ronald Acuna was a rookie, but he's already the best player, arguably the best player in baseball. But I love that. Was that all you had for Soto?
Yeah.
Gotcha. My number 4, Kyle Tucker of the Houston Astros going against Carter's Phillies tonight. He was my pick for AL MVP. I got to show a little love. I'm super high on Kyle Tucker. He hit 257 with 30 home runs this year, 107 RBIs, a great statistical season for him. He's in a spot in that Houston lineup where he's always going to be able to produce numbers. He's only gotten better since being in the majors. He matched his 30 home runs from the year prior. His RBI numbers went up. He had a better average. Really high on Kyle Tucker as a whole. Number 4 outfielder in this list.
I respect it. Number 3.
Oh no.
Bryce Harper.
3? What?
3. This year, number 3. He would have been number 1. He got hurt.
We don't make the
halfway through the year.
We don't make the insane argument that he's better than Judge.
No. Judge had a historic year.
I was so waiting for it.
Judge arguably had one of the best
seasons in baseball.
Yeah, but
okay.
Harper, had he not gotten hurt, maybe.
I don't know why you act like it's so outlandish for me to think that you were going to do that.
7-time All-Star, Rookie of the Year, 2-time Silver Slugger, 2-time MVP. This year he hit 286 with 18 home runs, 23 RBIs, and 11 stolen bases. And he's just tearing the cover off the ball in the playoffs right now. So, Bryce Harper, National League Championship Series MVP.
How excited were you when you hit that home run last night?
Oh my gosh, dude! I was yelling. I was watching the game by myself, and I was yelling. It was awesome. I loved every second of it.
I thought so. Yeah. Force feed the Phillies, Carter. Force feed the Phillies.
Got to.
Number 3, Juan Soto. Easily could have been my number 1 right fielder in baseball. You could argue he's one of the best players in all of baseball, truly. Like Carter said, he did have a down second half of the season coming to San Diego. Into the season hitting 242, 27 home runs, 62 RBIs. I think once he gets fully moved into San Diego, 100%, I think he's going to get back to being a 311 hitter. I think he's going to push the upper 3s. He's going to hit 35 plus home runs. I think he's in a very stacked Padres lineup. Tatis can come back. It's just another addition to that lineup. Juan Soto, number 3.
My number 2 was Ronald Acuna Jr., 2018 Rookie of the Year, 3-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, and 266 batting average, 15 home runs, 50 RBIs, and 29 stolen bases. It's great to have him back. He's coming off of a torn ACL.
Yeah,
ACL. He's producing. It's great to see him still produce at that same level before he tore his knee
100%.
off. But he's a perennial MVP candidate every year.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
for the rest of his career. So
guaranteed.
Top 3 every year in voting.
I love it. Whew, my number 2 is Aaron Judge. All rise.
Dang.
Contract year brings out the best in players, and Judge took that to heart. He hit 311, 62 home runs, led the majors, 131 RBIs this season. He might be one of the most sought after free agents in recent memory. Carter, that brings me to my next question. Where does Aaron Judge go? I know you said the Rockies when I put you on the spot, but after thinking about it a little bit, if you had to give me just a real guess, where is your ideal spot that he lands, that you would love to see it? And then where's a realistic spot? Realistic, I'm going Giants. Where I would like Toronto or Boston just to stay in the AL. I'd like to see him in Baltimore just to be in the AL East. Sorry. Dead silence on a podcast. Imagine.
Realistically, I think the Cubs.
Oh, they make a push.
I'm looking at my baseball map. Hold on. But where would I like to see him go?
Just say it.
Ooh, the
Just
Rangers.
Say. What? Over Philly? I'm surprised. They
got their outfield stacked already.
Yeah, very
They
true.
don't have any room for him. Brandon
Very
Marsh,
true.
center field, locked him down.
But yeah, Judge is likely MVP, AL MVP this year. I don't really think it's up for debate that much. But yeah, number 2, Aaron Judge.
Yeah, number 1, Aaron Judge.
Look at that. Look at that.
MVP, one of the greatest seasons in baseball history. Contract year, he's going to get an absolute bag. Probably going to break the record that's been broken like every year for like the last 4 years. But he's probably going to break it again this year. And hot take, it's probably going to stand for a while because he's played out of his mind. And
after this season, I mean, it's deserving. Straight up. Yeah, my number 1 was Ronald Acuna. Carter talked about everything about him. The only thing that I was surprised about, he hasn't won an MVP. When does he get that first MVP, Carter? In the next 3 to 5?
It was supposed to be last year.
Exactly.
He tore his ACL late in the season. 2 years.
I was going to say 2 years. Give me a year off that ACL injury. I think 2 years as well. I'd get down with that. That's my top 5. That's
2024 NL MVP.
Look at that.
Ronald.
It's time, folks.
The draft.
The snake draft. I'll pull up my notes to keep them straight. But Carter, first or second pick, sir?
I want second pick.
You want second pick?
I want second.
Are you sure? I can give you time to think about it.
I want second pick.
You want second pick? See, so I don't have to go right now because I have a feeling Carter might just say Harper just to go Harper. I'm gonna take first pick. I'm gonna go Henry Hank Aaron of the Atlanta Braves.
Not too shabby.
Carter, you got back-to-back picks. Where does he go, folks?
Give me one from each era.
Yes, sir.
Got to Bryce Harper.
Wow, who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed? And then number 3 pick. I'm gonna go Tony Gwynn.
Gwynn. I like that. He left me guy who he said had the best season in all of baseball. Aaron Judge will now go, followed by Pete Crow Armstrong of the Cubbies. I like that.
Give me Julio.
Wow, Julio. This man finessing the system. Oh my. So Carter, these are our 2 lists. You get 1 grade, 1 through 10, starting with yours. Bryce Harper, Julio Rodriguez, and Tony Gwynn. Got Gwynn. I'm surprised you didn't go Ruth, but Julio and Bryce. I'm not as high on Bryce as you are, but since I jumped on that Phillies bandwagon, I'm going to go an 8-6. This might be one of my favorite one of your drafts. I love it.
Thank you. Probably the highest I'll ever get.
Hey, so Carter, give yourself a grade. Got to be nice. Come on. That was a solid draft, man.
7-9.
Wow, no love. I followed that up. Henry, Hank, Aaron, Pete Crow, Armstrong, and Aaron Judge. Personally, I'm giving that an 8.4, 8.3. Pete Crow Armstrong's the only guy. We haven't seen him in the majors, so I don't know. I'm very high on him, but that's just me. But 8.3.
I'll give you an 8.5.
I appreciate that guy. But Carter, that's right fielders, brother. You got anything else, man?
Right fielders. No. Hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever you listen to your podcast, wherever you get podcasts. We're there. We're everywhere.
Yes,
even
sir.
on your radio. We're everywhere. You're going to be hearing us even without headphones on.
Haven't made it to the radio yet, Carlos. I mean, unless you're making deals, I don't know.
Your Bluetooth through your radio.
Yeah,
that's where we're at.
Yeah, anywhere
USB
you listen to
plugged into your phone, to your radio, we're there.
Anywhere you listen to your podcast.
Anywhere you take us, we're with you.
Look at that. YouTube, leave a comment, subscribe, drop a like. Instagram, Big Cartel / the 816 hour. We got until Friday. Grim Reaper shirts are done. Not selling them no more. Friday is the last day to get your hands on those. Absolute fire tee. There's still a couple more of the T8H first newly branded shirts. We got some pins up there as well. Definitely go cop that. Maybe some discounts if you get multiple stuff. I don't know. You got to go check it out. But Carter, next time we're talking, not gonna be positional players no more. We're gonna get into some flamethrowers.
Some junk ballers. Some Uncle Charlie's.
Where were we going with
junk?
this?
Some junk throwers.
Some drunk. Wow, Carter, we got anything else,
man? No.
We out?
We're out.
Peace.